Hey guys, Jared here. Yes, I am in another filming spot again, but it's because I've cleared out some stuff in my room and now this is a nice place to sit in, and I've got this comfy chair now to sit in. But I thought I'd show off this book that I just got recently. I've been reading through it. I haven't read all of it yet, but it's a really nice book, and it's March of the Wooden Soldiers, The Amazing Story Behind Laurel and Hardy's Babes in Toyland by Randy Skretvedt. Yes, and that's him, Randy, the author. Yeah, so I did message him on Facebook and said I'd be interested in getting this, and he was very happy that I had interest in buying this, and he said that I could buy it from Amazon, but if I wanted a signed copy, I could buy it from the publisher. But since I'm in the UK, I don't think there was a way I was able to buy it from the publisher. So, but I did look on the UK Amazon, and it is on there, so I was able to buy it, and I'm very happy to have it. This video reviewing a book about a Hal Roach property. It's similar to another video I did where I looked at this book by Matt Hawes, Our Gang, The Little Rascals History with Comics. Yeah, you can check out my video I did on this if you want. But yeah, Matt Hawes, who wrote this, he did create a Facebook page for Our Gang in Comics, and he only posted stuff about that, obviously. Yeah, and it was all appropriate, but unfortunately his Facebook page for that got taken down, and apparently it violated their guidelines. Yeah, I think that seems really unfair, honestly. So I'm really sorry, Matt, that that happened to you. But yeah, I'll talk about this. Uh, One thing it talks about, like, that I wasn't aware of, because it talks about other versions that were in production that never got made, and it talks about there was going to be one starring another comedy duo, Wheeler and Woolsey. Yeah, they were a well-known comedy duo at that time, I guess. Maybe not as well-known now, but they were going to star in a version of Babes in Toyland. And it also talks about how Walt Disney wanted to do an animated version of Babes in Toyland, and this was before the Laurel and Hardy version. And of course, Disney did make a live action Babes in Toyland many years later, which that one I wasn't as big of a fan of, but I guess I am biased because of my love for the Laurel and Hardy version. Um, and it does also talk about how the original Babes in Toyland operetta was created, and it was made because of like the success of the Wizard of Oz on stage. There's some pictures of a stage version of the Wizard of Oz, and it does also say that apparently there was talk about Laurel and Hardy starring in a Wizard of Oz movie. And this is interesting because, of course, this was some years before the classic Judy Garland film that we all know and love. And also, Oliver Hardy actually was in an early silent version of The Wizard of Oz, which was with a comedian called Larry Seaman. Yes, really, Seaman. Yeah. And I mentioned Disney wanted to do an animated version of Babes in Toyland, which that would have been a few years before Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So maybe in an alternate universe, Babes in Toyland could have been the first full-length animated Disney film instead of Snow White. Yeah, I've got this nice T-shirt on. Yeah. So yeah, obviously it talks about the history of the operetta in general and other versions, but it's mainly focusing on the Laurel and Hardy version, and that's what I really like about it. I mean, I really love this film, and yeah, I found out some information about it that I didn't know before. Yeah, Barnaby was great. Henry Brandon playing him. Yeah, he was only 22 when he did that, believe it or not, and he's great in that role. He appeared in in Our Gang short after that. Yeah, Our Gang Follies of 1938. That's one of the soldiers. I don't know about anyone else, but I think that soldier looks a bit like Anthony from Smosh. I don't know if anyone else can see that. Yeah. So yeah, this is a very good book so far. Really would recommend it for anyone who's interested in this sort of thing. I also would recommend this book for anyone who's interested in this sort of thing. And yeah, very good book. And yeah, I am very sorry, Matt, about the Facebook page for this being taken down. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, everybody, and bye.